Hello, curious minds! Welcome to your favorite channel, Let's Learn with Param. We're thrilled to have you join us today. Here, we unravel the mysteries of the world around us, and today, we're diving deep into a topic that's as fascinating as it is essential. We're going to explore the magical journey medicines take within our bodies and how they help us heal. So, are you ready to start the journey inside our bodies to see how medicines work? Buckle up! So, we all have taken medicine at some point, haven't we? But have you ever wondered what happens after we swallow it? Medicines are like tiny helpers we invite into our bodies, armed with the mission of making us feel better. They could be fighting off a cold, mending a broken bone, or keeping our hearts healthy. But how do these little soldiers know where to go and what to do? It's a fascinating thought, isn't it? You see, every medicine has a specific job. Some are like detectives, seeking out the troublemakers causing us harm. Others are like builders, repairing any damage in our bodies. And then there are the peacekeepers, maintaining balance and keeping everything running smoothly. But what happens once they're inside us? How do they navigate their way through our complex bodies, and how do they know when their job is done? Now, we are going to dive deep into our bodies to unravel this mystery. Imagine you are a tiny medicine entering a giant body. What would you do? So let's embark on this fascinating journey. Picture this. You're a pill that's just been swallowed. Your voyage begins as you slide down a slippery slope called the esophagus, which is like a water slide that delivers you right into the stomach. Now, the stomach is not just a pit, it's a bustling hub filled with acid and enzymes that are eager to break you down. But don't worry, you're a superhero medicine designed to withstand this harsh environment. As you dissolve, your active ingredients are released, ready to start their work. From the stomach, you move into the small intestine. This is a long, winding tube, much like a river, where most of your absorption into the body happens. Tiny, finger-like structures called villi increase the surface area of the intestine, making it easier for you to be absorbed. Once absorbed, you dive into the bloodstream, the highway of the body. This is where you really start to travel. The bloodstream carries you to every corner of the body, from the tip of the toe to the top of the head. You're like a microscopic tourist, visiting various organs and tissues, ready to do your job. Your job as a medicine is to help the body fight off an illness or manage a condition. Whether it's killing bacteria, reducing inflammation, or managing pain, you're there to help the body heal. But remember, each medicine has a specific destination. Some medicines might need to go to the brain to help with headaches, while others might need to go to the lungs to help with asthma. These destinations are determined by the type of medicine and the condition it's meant to treat. So, we have made it to the bloodstream, but our journey is far from over. The next part of our journey will take us into the inner workings of the body's cells, where the real magic happens. But that's a story for another time. For now, let's marvel at the incredible journey you've just made, all in the name of health and healing. Now that we are in the bloodstream, it's time to get to work. Imagine our medicine as a tiny, brave warrior in a vast, bustling city. This city is your body, and each cell is a building full of complex machinery. Our warrior's mission is to find the rogue elements causing trouble. These could be harmful bacteria, viruses, or even our own cells gone haywire. Each medicine works differently, depending on what it's up against. If it's a bacteria, the medicine might stop them from multiplying or mess up their protective walls, causing them to burst open. Bye-bye, bacteria. Now, what if our enemies are viruses? Well, these bad guys are trickier. They hide inside our own cells and use them to multiply. But fear not. Some medicines can stop the viruses from copying themselves, while others can prevent them from entering our cells in the first place. Sometimes the troublemakers are our own cells, like in the case of cancer. Some medicines can tell these cells to stop multiplying or even to self-destruct. It's like telling the bad guys to turn themselves in. Our warrior doesn't do all this alone, though. Our body's immune system is the local police force, always on the lookout for trouble. Medicines often work hand in hand with our immune system, helping it recognize and fight the invaders more effectively. But how does our warrior know where to go? Medicines can't see or think, can they? Well, no, but they are designed in such a way that they can interact with specific parts of our cells, like a key fitting into a lock. This way, they can target the disease-causing elements without harming the good guys. And what about relieving symptoms like pain or fever? Some medicines work by reducing the signals that tell our brain we are in pain or need to raise our body temperature. It's like turning down the volume on a loudspeaker. And that's how a medicine does its magic. But wait, our journey isn't finished yet. After doing their job, medicines need to leave our bodies, right? But how does that happen? Well, it's quite a fascinating process. Just like how we finish work and head home, medicines too, after accomplishing their mission, need to exit our bodies. This is where our body's cleanup crew, the liver and kidneys, come into play. The liver acts like a super efficient recycling plant. It breaks down the leftover medicine into smaller parts. These smaller parts, or metabolites, are easier for our body to handle. Next, the kidneys step in. Think of them as our body's filtration system. They filter out these metabolites from our bloodstream and send them off to the bladder. From there, they make their grand exit through urine. Sometimes, if the medicine is harder to break down, it might leave our body through feces. And with that, our journey as a medicine comes to an end. Wasn't that an exciting journey, exploring how medicines work in our bodies? We've traveled from the moment the medicine enters our body to how it works its magic, and finally, how it exits. It's amazing, isn't it? How such tiny capsules can do so much. Let's keep asking questions, keep learning, and keep discovering the wonders around us. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more exciting adventures with Learn with Param. Until next time, stay curious.